and welcome back to Voice of Crypto's daily news wrap, where we talk about all things crypto, blockchain, and Web 3.0. As a new week takes off, the market still remains sluggish, with Bitcoin and Ethereum still oscillating below their key support levels. Even though Bitcoin's price is still below the $20,000 mark, there is a bit of bullish momentum for the top two tokens as Bitcoin gained a slight bit on its daily chart. However, in the long term, the two assets still show a shaky perspective. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index was still at 20, which reflected extreme fear in the market for market participants as the Bitcoin price moved at the 19,200 level mark. Before we take a look at how some of the top cryptocurrencies in the market performed, let's take a look at the top news of the day. An EVM sidechain for XRP ledger is out, and with this, XRP is set to experiment with its first sidechain compatible with Ethereum as XRP continues to boost in terms of its case versus the SEC, the US SEC. This comes as another bullish move for XRP's price. Binance's CZ has come down strongly against a news media aggregator, in fact the world's most renowned news media aggregator Reuters, after a certain journalist from Reuters published that Binance is trying to insulate themselves from the US SEC and their regulations. CZ came down crashing on Reuters and the journalist, saying that this in fact is a faulty news which bears no fruit. In fact, he called this news more or less a FUD that was targeted against Binance. Moving on, in another step towards adoption, MasterCard is set to let banks offer crypto services to clients. This comes amid more adoption appeals from the customers. While Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy might have noted a lot of losses, MicroStrategy is still outperforming leading traditional assets after its adoption of the Bitcoin standard last year. According to recent reports, MSTR adopted the Bitcoin standard on August 10, 2022, and its stock has surged by over 69% since then up until October 14th. This highlights that the stock has outperformed a number of leading traditional assets after its adoption of the Bitcoin standard. So it means that despite the larger bearish market and the losses that MicroStrategy has suffered over the last few months, MicroStrategy is still managing to keep up with the losses, and on a whole it is still making a number of profits for its hodlers. In another news, Dubai's Ajman Police became the first police agency to offer Metaverse services. This could give a huge boost to Metaverse assets as well as Web3 adoption across Dubai. Not to forget that Dubai is one of the leading adopters and also supports cryptocurrency as well as blockchain adoption. Now, before we end today's daily news wrap, a quick look at how the top cryptocurrencies in the global crypto market cap performed. The global cryptocurrency market capitalization at the time of recording was around the $933 billion mark and noted a 1.82% increase over the last day. Bitcoin's price was up by close to 2%, while Ethereum noted a 3.32% spike, while the assets still oscillated below the key support resistance levels at the 20,000 as well as the $1,400 mark. Ethereum and Bitcoin were still struggling to keep up the bullish momentum. However, whether this bullish momentum would last or not would depend on the top two assets achieving their next resistance levels and crossing over those resistance levels, which are at the 20,000 mark for Bitcoin and the $1,450 mark for Ethereum. Top gainers in the market were Casper, Quant, Curve DAO token, Lido DAO token, Huobi token, Synthetics, Maker, and Decreed. Casper or CSPR token led the way in terms of market gains with over 16% gains on the daily chart. The coin was also up by a decent 40% over the last week. With this, we come to our end of the daily news wrap. For more such quick, crisp updates from the cryptocurrency market, keep following Voice of Crypto's YouTube channel. And before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like our content.